Donald Trump, America's second in command after Vladimir Putin, yesterday announced his very own smartphone called the Trump T1. The Trump clan proudly proclaimed that the phone is made in the USA, despite the USA not having any facilities to produce smartphones. Even if it had the facilities to assemble smartphones, which is not the same as making them, all components are likely to come from abroad, including Samsung screens from Korea, while chips and nearly all other components will come from China. The images released were created by Trump's 10-year-old granddaughter, Chadley Lorelei Boulder Brain Trump. You can tell they were done by a child due to the misaligned sparkly fingerprint sensor and the sparkly one in the T1 logo. Stevie Wonder also noted the strange shadows and the brushed aluminium effect, as you might find on a kettle from Walmart. In terms of specifications, the website doesn't yet list the processor, but more on that later. It has a 5000 mAh battery, which the website calls a long life battery. If only there was such a thing in the smartphone world. Perhaps they should speak to Energizer or Duracell about that one. The web page originally stated that it had a 5000 mAh long life camera. Speaking of cameras, this beast has two rear-facing cameras and a selfie cam. The rear cameras include a 50-megapixel main camera, a 2-megapixel macro lens, as well as a 2-megapixel depth sensor. Hold on, I can hear the phone ringing. Sorry, that's Olympus calling from 2003 to say that their Mu range of digital cameras already had 3-megapixel sensors. Eagle-eyed netizens have found that the Trump T1 bears an uncanny resemblance to the Blackview Shark 9, which features the Unisoc T820 chip made in China. This low-end chip is already 3 years old, so users can expect a lightning-slow experience. And of course, the phone is produced in China, not the USA. Could this be the first time that the Trump family has told an untruth? The price for the Trump T1 is $500, a mere $280 more than the exact same Blackview Shark 9 that you can buy on Amazon. Meanwhile, the web page is full of random images, including this picture of a man leaning against a car in Europe. The picture was taken by Ukrainian photographer Dmytro Zinkevich. Thus, Trump is clearly giving his master and benefactor, Vladimir Putin, a one-fingered salute. Other pictures include this woman using an iPhone, because nothing says you have faith in your product like a woman using a different product. This picture, meanwhile, was taken 3 years ago by Dmitry Marchenko, a Russian photographer. It seems that while Trump claims that this phone is all American, that refers to everything except where it was produced, which mobile networks it will use, and who supplied the images for the website. For those interested in purchasing this phone, which is surely to come preloaded with special software that relays everything back to Moscow, eager buyers are told that it's coming soon, but also available from September. Take your pick. Meanwhile, the cost of the plan, which will use the German-owned T-Mobile network, is $47.45. Many are interpreting this as reference to Trump's 47th and 45th terms as president. However, Trump would never want to be reminded that he lost to a senile old man. Instead, the numbers refer to his IQ and his son's IQ. Eric is reportedly very challenged, with one insider comparing him to Sloth, one of the Fratelli brothers from the 80s kids adventure flick The Goonies. We'll bring you more on this breaking news story as details become available. As always, be sure to like and subscribe to SMNN for the most out-of-date, inaccurate, and fabricated content on the internet.